Ladies and gentlemen, they and them, it's Friday night, it's Winter Showdown, it's Mystery Game Top 4. I'm Steak Fox, joined by the wonderful
CD Mangaka here, my friends, joining my brother in arm, another Aquarius February baby with me who is celebrating his 29th birthday, T-Owing. Have you ever met a more selfless person in this? And I don't think so.
I do what I can, and you know, a lot of it, I gotta say, it has to do with the fact that I was given the pleasure of taking the mystery game bracket over from Ryudo in previous years, and I'd like to say I think this year I might have delivered. I'm really excited about this list. The first game we're gonna play tonight.
Mount your friends.
Mount your friends.
Which, all right, that's a way to introduce yourself to me. Explain a little bit about this choice of mount your friends for the audience.
So this was an unintentional find in the COVID era from a few of the people in the Bow server. And it's basically like Quap. Do you remember the Flash game
I
Quap?
remember Quap, and look at this.
Yes.
The players are in there right now. Now, there's Zhen on the player 1 side, Dipnea on the player 2 side, and I don't know who's in control right now. It's
going to be literally impossible to tell. There's just no other way to put that. Okay, so the objective here is...
they swap back?
So each face button... Okay, so we do have player 1 and player 2 on each side.
Right,
here.
right.
So
Dipnea, this should be Dipnea then.
Yes.
Percy? Okay.
Yes, I believe this is Dipnea. So we're going to do first to 2.
First to 2.
There's a 60-second timer somewhere on this screen that we can't see because of the overlay, which is super, totally fine because it gives us the suspense.
Oh, gosh.
I like that a lot.
So they're racing the clock.
Correct.
Unbeknownst to us.
You have 60 seconds per turn to get higher than your opponent did on
and that's the white line, which, he's almost there.
All they got to do is get just a little bit above. They hit the start button at any time while they're above that line.
Reach the top.
And then trying to position himself. Must have some time left here.
He's trying to navigate the buttons. There's
Love
the X coming through. He's right on top.
And he knows he's coming from the other side. So
he's locking him in.
He's locking him in hard. So the striped area can't be finalized in. You can touch it without penalty.
Right.
But you cannot end your turn with any of your limbs in that area.
Got it. And those would be the side border right there. We have the timer now, actually. We can see 46 seconds.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so game bug. Love that.
We dig that out here. Here we go.
You might actually get infinite amount of time your first turn, now that I remember correctly.
That's
okay.
He's setting himself up. This is Zhen now. Raising it up. Put your hand in the air.
The crowd going nuts out there for this.
They have been here all day for us.
So I have played quite a bit of this game.
Okay.
Especially during the COVID lockdown times.
Yep.
Big hit amongst a few in the Bow Discord. And I will tell you, so you carry momentum.
Okay.
Which means if you lift a limb with only having one attached and then let go, you can fling yourself in a vertical direction. Which will become very necessary to catching up late game. What is going on here?
They are just entering that side of the border. He's got to be careful.
Oh, completely trying to lock it off. And that is just filthy.
He's building around the border. So now Dipnea is going to have to find a way to get through this, but it just might actually be GG.
I think it's Zhen on this side, right? Honestly, I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I know.
It's one of these two.
Now, I will say this is the... This does have the safe for work option enabled in the settings.
So that's why they're zippers.
Correct. Yes. The suits are new to me, personally, as a player. Never seen these suits before.
But look at this. They were managed to get completely around the barricade.
Okay, hold on. Oh no.
Island.
There's only 14 seconds left.
That's the issue of the
We're
time
in danger
right here.
9 seconds. Gotta find a way to get up. Oh no.
7 seconds.
5
6 seconds.
4.
They were in a winning position before.
2. Gotta hit the X button.
X, bring them up.
Oh! Dipnea takes game 1.
Player 2, we're assuming is Dipnea. Peter, can you confirm who won?
1-0. Okay, so we do have the sides right.
We do have the sides right.
Confirmation, sides are correct.
So this is Zhen going first again.
Yes.
We're getting up there.
Now,
it's more for my own sake.
If you like beachmen in Speedos, the not safe for work version of this is for you. That I will say.
And then it's just like, oh, we are mounting our friends out here.
Yes. Now, it's not pornography. I would never recommend that.
Oh, of course not.
No. But it is Speedo-like.
It is Speedo-like. Yes. It is, just like...
Indeed.
That sort of thing where you kind of like, oh, this was my awakening moment as a child.
Indeed. Indeed.
All right. So Zhen positioned himself. Dipnea coming up.
So they very quickly figured out that in the default mode in this game, you stay on your own side.
Right.
That is a changeable setting.
Oh.
But I couldn't find it. So,
if anything, this helps me for clarity, because I know Dipnea comes from the right.
There would be no way, right?
Yeah.
There would be no way.
For my own legibility, I was already mixed game one of who won.
You could see the thought process in the camera, though. That's what I'm really starting to appreciate. Top 4 in Mystery, not easy to get to.
No.
The games we had on the way here were acoustic at best.
Acoustic.
Yeah, we had one that with an unstable frame rate. Oh no!
No, he fell down.
Okay, now Dipnea.
I don't think there's a timer for this round. Is that what it is?
There is no timer. Okay.
Yeah. So the first rounds you just set a position and then the timer comes in later.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm decent enough at this game that I've never noticed that.
Like you get it done in less than 60 seconds.
Yes, exactly. There's just no other way to play.
You can mount your friends in less than.
Less than 60 seconds. Clip that, tweet it, and at me. I can mount my friends in less than 60 seconds. Like a professional.
Like a professional.
There's no one best in the business. Look at this.
Go.
Just a little lift.
Just a little lift. And you swing through, locked in on the other side. Shen now.
Okay, what's going on here? Hold on. We're stuck to the ground. Spider mode. Spider mode.
Okay. Aneurysm. Bring him up with the B.
We're flipping over a bit.
All right. Y locked on. We grab the goat horn.
This is a good chance. Oh, no. See, the X grab on the bottom of the goat's a mistake here.
Okay. Yeah, because now he's sort of pinned.
Exactly.
How can you release it?
So exactly.
Like that. Okay.
You for those who can't, obviously you can't see their controllers. They have to hold the button you see.
Okay.
And then the left joystick moves in that direction.
Got it. So then when you let go of the button, it's just there.
Correct.
Understood.
Yes. Now, if it's not attached, it will automatically attach to any surface it possibly can, which is what makes this difficult. The second it can grab onto something, it will.
Got it.
Yes.
All right.
They're like 3 players in, and it's already toxic.
Dipnea now coming up to secure his turn.
Real defense being played over here. The crowd back there loving this.
Oh, no. This is
love to see
grand
it.
stage.
You'll love to see it. Oh, it's
so great.
Beautiful.
Currently swinging things up right there. Of course, on our secondary stream, we do have the Super Smash Bros. Top 8 bracket happening right now as well.
2 tabs. Okay. Now, hang on. Is he going to make the same mistake? Oh!
Swung and he's trying to build a barricade.
He's figuring it out. Understands the start button is instantaneous.
Just lock you in however you are. So
however you are, as long as you're above that line and attached to some surface. You can't be floating up there.
But you can fling.
And correct. You can flip yourself over and time it.
That is the most painful side plank I've ever seen in my life coming out from.
I love this here though. Hold on.
Ooh.
Get the leg out. He's got both arms. I think the both arms is a mistake here. It gets the Y leg flipped around. Super safe here.
Here comes the X leg. Oh no, it's the arm.
You just can't hit the wrong button by accident here.
Right.
Very easy to do.
Oh my lord.
They start to mush. This looks easy from here.
No.
They start to mush together. I assure you.
All right, trying to find a good posture.
Leaves the other
side. He's going to leave a leg up, and now it's Dipnea's turn.
Dipnea up 1-0 here.
Now, for those of you that may not know about Mr. Game Bracket, we talked about before about how we had some Kusoge games and whatnot happening in the back. The thing that you have to understand is that every round of Mystery Game is a different game. It's not the same game all bracket.
Yes.
I love when people come up and ask me like, "Hey, what's Mystery Game?" I'm like,
No. You don't
understand. Oh, he's swinging up.
Starting to understand the float tech.
Flinging that
Reaches
up.
to the other side, and there's that big gap in between the legs of the top guy and the arms of the bottom guy here. Gonna make it very difficult to find a safe climb up the left side.
And of course, this is where the timer element comes into it. Now that you got all these bodies mounted on each other, you have to ascend in that time and then try to beat that. That's where the difficulty is going to really start to affect her.
Yes.
Shen reaching, trying to get this Y leg attached.
And I assure you, once 15 seconds starts to hit that clock, the emotions, the heart pump, it's all there instantly, like your average fighting game feeling at low health. Okay, this is looking scary here. Arms out. The Y really causing a problem. Trying to keep it safe. And now we talk about that 15 seconds left. We're starting to hit that point. Gets the A arm on the inside, trying to stretch the X to the top side. It's getting scary here.
6 seconds.
Fighting for Zhen, fighting for his tournament life.
Oh,
3 seconds.
He's got to swing something up. It's good.
He
He locks it in. He locks it in.
With almost no time left on the clock.
Dipnea has to match him.
Clutch play from Zhen on the left side of the board.
Not going down without a fight so far.
They're backwards?
Why are they backwards?
Oh, no.
We've been mixed again. This is why we have to ask. So now it's Shen, for real this time, climbing. Dipnea setting up the obstacle.
That was almost 1-1.
That was...
It was, I mean, tenths of a second from 1-1.
Jeez Louise, this is absolutely cracked.
They should have put a decimal on the timer in this game.
Bring him up. So far, Shen ascending this fairly painlessly. Dipnea had to fight just to get up here. Now you got 16, 15 seconds to play. Try to fling yourself up there a bit. Get that B leg up.
Okay, now be careful what button you press.
Oh, he lost a little bit of height.
That's going to be tough. Okay, so now we're looking at
Dipnea.
Okay, we've
you can see Shen's hands off the controller.
Correct.
That was the biggest tell. That was like the holdup.
We see it now. Game getting intense, tower getting longer.
Yo, this is remarkable. We got to see the quick win out from Dipnea in game 1.
And the players start to figure out how the game works, right?
And then all of a sudden,
the brain starts to turn. Because fighting game players, relatively smart people. Now look at this, 25 seconds remaining this time.
And you got all this space to work with too.
What was difficult for Dipnea last round looks like a cakewalk this round.
Okay, he swings.
A flip to the other side.
Trying to extend as much as he can.
Oh! And a big clutch start press on the fall of the other side to create
that could have been disaster.
Cliffhang. Terrifying.
That could have been the end of it. Now it's Shen's turn to ascend.
It was for Shen the first game too. And so to see that happen to your opponent in a mystery game and say, you know what? That looked cool, but what if I did it?
Yeah, what if I did it to you?
A terrifying approach.
Here we go. The A hand might be trying to reach for the zipper. Instead, it's going to be the X.
Now,
ooh, this looks...
Zhen really starting to figure this out, right? This is the second... Oh, hang on. That arm doesn't even look attached. Hitbox, incredible.
Oh my lord,
starting
look at him
to
go!
flip. Looking for the other side. Wants to screw his opponent over just as much. And the big extension.
Why is the timer still 60 seconds?
The full combo. 60 seconds becoming shorter and shorter in how long this tower is becoming. It's going to take so long to get up there.
40 seconds left on the clock already, and we're barely past the third round, I think, of bodies.
I am surprised at how quickly players have
picked up.
Yes. It's terrifying. No wonder why I can't win.
Listen, man, can you really lose if you're TO and put on a good event? You hear these people getting excited?
Definitely not.
We win in our own way.
Yes, and I'm watching people play, 2015 QuAP.
11 seconds left. But so far, Dipnea might be able to swing above.
It's getting scary. Forehead. Uh-oh.
Locking in.
Look at
He's
just
just gonna take
gets the arm up. The little arm extension. I like that.
Oh, that was good.
The raise to the sun.
This is not what I had to do in my yoga exercise a little earlier. We've currently swapped the nameplates around just for clarity's sake. The players will again swap.
I would love to thank Tanner for that. My brain no worky.
Shout out to our stream runners behind the scenes.
Oh, so good at what they do.
They
it's
are
incredible.
Amazing. Phenomenal. There's a reason why we are paying them some bucks.
Every dollar.
Every dollar there in it.
Let's do it. Wow, look at Zhen looking like a professional. Woo! Mounting his friends.
Oh, he does this free time.
Hang on. Could he be the one? Okay, hang on. He's stuck here. He's stuck here. Got to get the arm out of the way.
The X has to come up. He's trying to release.
Pressing a lot of buttons.
Serving against
There's
the anchor.
so many buttons to press here.
Oh!
Raises up.
And now.
Still willing to risk it. For the biscuit, 6 seconds.
He's going to just lock it in.
Further to the left.
Right, because again, Dipnea has to come from this side, and so now any sort of overhang towards Dipnea's spawn point is going to be something to contend with. And so far, 10 seconds just to touch the goat.
Oh, terrifying start.
13,
oh, no.
We're still grabbing the goat.
Oh, no, Dipnea.
Is this the beginning? Is this the beginning of the end?
Just thinking about the tower you have to climb can be enough to slow the process.
Sometimes it's just worth it to focus on the small picture up first.
Okay,
don't worry about what's at the peak.
If you can keep the legs out here.
Here we go.
See, ideally you want to go arm to leg on the same side because that's where you're going to get the most length.
The fact that you know that.
I have played a lot of Mount Your Friends. Like a lot of Mount Your Friends.
So you mount your friends?
I do mount my friends frequently, yes. And I'm the best at it. 12 seconds to go.
10 seconds
Time
left
running
on the
out.
clock.
Maybe have to go for a launch here. I mean, just
Hail Mary it.
wait a minute. Seconds to go.
Wait a minute.
Oh, again. The crowd goes Zhen. The crowd goes ape.
In
Shit
the round.
Just goes absolutely nuts.
It took him 10 seconds just to get onto the goat. Zhen has already burned past that. Yet Dipnea managed to keep this going into round 14.
You can see Dipnea start to become a bit uncomfortable here. Rightfully so.
But just look at the grace that Zhen is navigating all these friends that have mounted one another.
There are so many friends that have been mounted this game, I can't even count them, Colin.
My lord, it's as many spectator badges as we've sold today.
20 seconds to go. This
is very comfortable.
This is looking like pure domination now. Hang on. Mistakes can be made at this spot here. Don't hit the wrong button.
Okay.
And that is
very much not the wrong button.
The crowd is disgusted by what they've just seen.
I'm feeling pretty sick too.
Just disgusted, as they should.
And again, look at this Dipnea. It's 12 seconds in. He's barely got a single digit on this goat.
You can hear the crowd behind him. He's starting to feel
a
little bit of stress, like maybe he got away with that first game.
He's channeling his inner underdog.
Oh,
he
no!
falls down the goat.
And
this might be it.
Tumbled down the goat. You hate to see it.
If Dipnea can pull this off, if Dipnea can just finesse himself in a way that he has never mounted anyone else in his entire life.
He needs to mount like he's just like it's never been done before.
Oh no. The A1's not going to reach. You can see him hanging his head.
I think the crowd's trying to give him the fling tech. He's just not hitting the buttons
He's not hitting him fast enough.
And I think
4
this
seconds.
is going to tie it. 2 seconds to go.
And that is it.
And it's 1-1.
Oh my God. That was a stack.
Big round of applause. Now we're really getting into the game here.
And I imagine that this
I don't know, we're going to have...
I think it's Zhen. Yeah, it's going to be Zhen first.
Peter, please confirm who is on what side right now. Thank you. Okay. Will you flip them again for us, Tanner?
Player 2. Yeah, player 2 is Dipnea. He just went first. Who's controlling right now? Who's controlling?
Okay, cool. So we've got,
Okay, so Zhen is once again on the player right side.
Perfect.
The player
there
one.
we go.
Right.
Thank you so much. We've got those.
The side flip-flopping was rude.
I'm going to guess that's
from the game.
I'm going to guess that's on them.
Possibly.
Yeah, but you know,
I don't know.
it's mystery game.
It's mystery game. Everything's a mystery.
It's mystery player.
If you're not asking questions during mystery game, is it really a mystery? Ooh.
Oh, and that's just disgusting to start early.
Trying to, again, Zhen playing this very much as the turn second player, I can throw my guy over to your side, try and kind of block you out a little bit, but makes for an easy climb for Dipnea.
Now watch Dipnea come right back here, and I think if you start to get no.
But he's got 40 seconds.
Oh no, okay.
He's got 40 seconds to recover this. There's only 2 bodies to climb.
Look at the body language though, not great for the confidence. Not after how high last game got.
Right, and even then too, it's still 30 seconds on the clock. Dipnea is just once again securing himself a spot.
Okay, trying to flatten it out a bit. I respect this.
Yeah. Take that screen back.
Well, and Zhen's going to have to go through gaps, and gaps are just about as uncomfortable as cliffs are. And while not the ideal attack situation, still a good way to push back here.
Here we go. X is locked in. The Y now on the move. Should be followed up by the A. If Zhen can get the lock in, barely reaches it. Gonna swing up with B and Y. Oh, fling both legs.
Got to get X out of there. Try to flip around.
Woo!
Got it. Zipper swinging. Gets above. Trying to maximize the damage here. Close out. And that is just filthy. That is just filthy.
Zhen has just been able to take this sort of right side advantage and fling their body over, start crowding him Dipnea so that every time Dipnea has to come on up, he's got to take space back. But at the same time, Dipnea seems to be able to kind of straightforwardly ascend this. It is a little uncomfortable, but again, he can operate in that out of bounds. He just can't stay in it.
He's got up there early that time. 38 seconds left on the clock.
He's been a little uncomfortable the last few times, but you know, he's kind of gelling now.
He's got to have the ability, and he's shown he's had it before. It's time to execute.
Comes the A, tap it down.
Trying to get it to attach. Can't. Just
fling it back.
Goes for the reset. Okay, underneath will do. Underneath will do.
It will do. X now gets on
there.
top. B and Y swing.
Now, Zhen really start to understand the power of the body flank. Other side. Now, what kind of advantage does this give to the players on the other side of winter semis?
True, because now they get all this time to sort of see how the meta is developing and trying to implement some of the strategies here. But again, the controls.
Now, I see exactly. So I was just about to say that I set you up. I have thought of this. And while this looks very easy, it feels awful the second you pick it up until you get a feel for it.
Because QWOP feels awful.
Yes. Now, this game is easier to get a feel for than QWOP. And I will say after a handful of hours, quite maneuverable if you can become comfortable. But that first and second game, well, it feels like dog shit, Colin.
Well, currently climbing up where the goat lets their own out. Zhen now ascending, looking to fling himself upwards.
I like this grab on the inside of the gap here to help push himself up quickly. He can release those easily. See, now if he wouldn't have put the X there, he's starting to realize that you can fling up. But if you only have one limb hanging, that's only one button to press to let that momentum carry. So you can fling towards the sky.
There you go. Okay, Zhen comfortably on top, has enough digits locked in place. Doesn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Just sort of claiming more real estate.
Now, he caught up there comfortably with roughly 22 seconds left. I would say that's probably about the average we're going to see for a friends mounted of this height. And we're really going to start to see that timer become a problem here. Even though we're not as high as we were before, I think that these friends were mounted more technically.
Yeah.
And it's creating a much slower climb.
Right. But that being said, like, we were critical of Dipnea in the previous one for taking a while to get up there, but 34 seconds left on the clock. He's at the peak.
That's 10 seconds faster than we just saw at Zhen. Is that a fluke round we're seeing there, or are the nerves finally... and we're stuck on our head. Now, this is just not where you want to be in general. Okay, leg up. He continues to always connect two limbs, and I think that's a mechanical mistake in my opinion.
Now he's got 3 limbs on 1 point, trying to fling himself up with this B. Ooh, okay. So far able to do some things. Zhen slowly ascending still. It took him a while to kind of get going. A little atypical for him, what we've seen in the past rounds.
20 seconds left. You're really starting to wonder how much the next timer is going to start to affect.
Well, it seems
how easy it is to get up.
It almost seems like the uncomfortableness is now shifted to Zhen.
Well, Dipnea has kind of fought back in the way that this tower has been mounted. Now we're seeing the line
my
there.
God!
And I don't think you mess with this anymore. Yeah, and the crowd yelling to hit start.
Yeah, just
Zhen playing the crowd, hovering start. Love to see it.
And Dipnea. Now Zhen, it took him almost 55 seconds to get to the top of that one. Uncharacteristically slow for him. Usually been pretty quick to it. Now Dipnea, though, ascending this fairly gracefully is what I am saying now.
Okay. It's not over yet, though.
Bro, this music.
It's so good. This game is incredible. Play this game with your friends. I implore you to mount your friends. I do.
Everyone should go home and mount your friends.
Go home and mount your friends. As soon as this stream is over, call your friends up and...
Hey, Guys, I want to mount you. What?
Yes. Oh, and that was terrifying. That was a full slide.
That could have been the end.
That was a full slide.
And now all of a sudden, Zhen, 5 seconds, hasn't even moved from the start point.
You got to get going, buddy. You got to get going.
It feels like the nerves have gotten to Zhen in some way.
We're in a terrifying spot here if you're a Zhen fan.
Bringing himself up, flinging him up. Of course, it's just one.
Oh, no.
Is that the fall that decides it?
It might be. There's half the timer's already gone here as we're ticking away. 30 seconds now left, and I mean, this is looking like a full meltdown.
It seems to be the case. Dipnea was slow to get to the start in that game too. That ultimately cost him it, but he kept persevering and pushing through. Zhen, meanwhile, been graceful most of the set. Oh wait, this is Dipnea?
Did Peter lie to us? Peter!
Have we been talking about the players?
No, we swapped them like you told us to.
That was Dipnea. Dipnea is on the right side. Now this is Zhen on the left side.
We have been duped. We were duped.
Again. This whole time we've been talking about, oh, it looks like Shen's crap. No,
Peter, we trusted you.
Same. The narrative has been the entire same. Dipnea has been slow to get to the races, and Zhen has just been absolutely crushing it.
Peter with the hands up, love him. It's hard to hate it. Hey, sorry's all you can say.
Sorry's all you can say.
Sorry's all you can say.
Hey, sorry.
We do love him.
This is true. One of the Winter Showdown crew for this year.
Okay, so now a big shout out to Dipnea / Zhen raising their hands so that we could figure out.
Yeah, right. You know, just like, oh, I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just gonna keep my hands up.
Okay, so
I just sit there posturing, just like, oh yeah, that's right, climb, my friends.
So a dominating climb from Zhen, but think about this. We got to the same point we are just now, with Dipnea only having 30 seconds left.
With those hands off the controller, this ain't Zhen movement.
So now it's up to Dipnea to try to repeat that process to the GOAT twice as fast this time.
Right, doing good so far.
Now if we have a similar climb from Dipnea, there's plenty of time left on this clock.
Should be a comfortable ascension here. Dipnea getting into a groove of things.
Starting to understand multiple limbs detached.
This is a little spooky. He's able to get the A and the Y.
Gotta remove the A here. You would love to remove A and then Y early. Oh, no, that's the wrong button press. That's the wrong button press.
He gets it though. 21 seconds to go.
Leg flings in.
There's 2 bodies to descend.
This is the ideal form.
Perfection.
14 seconds to go.
Dipnea should be able to ascend.
Still in this game.
And through perseverance and struggle.
And I honestly don't even think you mess with this. You're crazy. 4 seconds to go. All right, Zhen's turn to crawl up here. Slow goat.
Well,
okay,
respectable.
Yeah, respectable goat. Respectable
8 goat.
Respectable goat.
Right. So now the B comes up. We get the Y's not attaching. We got the Y and B in now. A, X. Zhen not able to kind of fling himself up like we were seeing earlier from Dipnea until this moment. Look at that ascension.
Oh my goodness. Really starting to feel comfortable.
I feel like it's a war of attrition. I feel like Zhen has a better feel for the movement and the mechanics. And so slowly but surely, like the wear and tear of this climb is going to wear more and more on Dipnea.
Oh, got the body flip here. That's a big time gain. Hang on, though. Only 10 seconds left.
You should be able to get up there just fine. Just can't be...
Crowd start to get rowdy.
And Zhen locks it in. Says, all right, Dipnea, your turn now. And again, a slow start.
You got to start to think that turns are going to be fewer and fewer far between here.
All right, still able to get up there. And he has some good flings for himself, too. Watch this B. Beautiful. Gets himself up there. The A trying to coalesce.
Oh, that's not the button you want. You want B and X out of here. Yep, X to the top. No, get the disconnect here. Dipnea continuing to go for the multiple grips here. And it's slowing the process down. There's just so many. Now,
this is
starting to find, hang on.
Now, this is a bit of momentum. This is looking really great.
This is looking really, uh-oh.
It's like a vertical rising domino. That could have been it.
That was almost the end of Dipnea's tournament life here.
Swing him up. Trying to grab on. This B needs a kid. There's 10 seconds. I think there's 2 more bodies to climb. No, just the one.
Okay, got to get hand raised.
Hand raised.
Hands there.
Get above. At some point, you just lock it in.
Just hit it, yeah, at any point.
Yeah, you
With
just have to
1
lock it in.
second on the clock.
It is barely an inch more than what was done by Zhen before.
You can feel Dipnea starting to feel like the tower run coming to an end, and Zhen just cleanly moving up so far early here has got to be concerning for my man on player 2.
Beautiful attachment for the X. He swings
Inside
around.
arm.
Again, it took Dipnea 59 seconds to get into that position for the last round, and now there's going to be another body height to it. With how fast Zhen is ascending.
This has got to be a confidence boost if you're Zhen right now.
Look at this, just absolutely pinnacle mounting of acquaintances. Swing him up. 17 seconds, the end is in sight.
A lot of time to play here.
And he extends it. Now,
so our tower's kind of going top left and then kind of top right here. I think both sides are difficult. What Dipnea doesn't know right now is there's a lot of fling potential here because the tower is hanging above him on his side.
So he can shoot himself up and then he'll hit bodies to attach.
Correct. Whereas Zhen would have to kind of launch at a more 45-degree angle, reducing the overall distance you can get out of a potential fling.
Half of the time has expired, and I don't think we're even halfway up this tower. 25 seconds left. This might be the end for Dipnea. A slow, brutal end to the underdog that could. Trucking along like Thomas the Choo-Choo Train.
Dipnea has fought so heavily.
This A button needs to get moving. He's trying to release more buttons and move them. A's locked in. Has the X in there too. B and Y gotta go.
You see him just frustrated in the corner here. 4 seconds.
3.
Knows the ends
The
in
death
sight.
toll rings.
And the game is over. Zhen wins 2-1. Is that correct?
Correct. Zhen takes a 2-1 and advances on to
Wow.
our mystery game finals.
Which it might be even better than this.
Oh, I know what you have in store. I cannot wait.
It's unbelievable.
So we're gonna have.
Wow. So
I am.
a good start there.
We're gonna be on break real quick stream. We'll be right back with our next winner semifinal for top 4 mystery.
We'll see you when we get back. Well, thanks for hanging out for us. I appreciate that. We are back with more Mystery Game Top 4 at Winter Showdown here on this beautiful Friday night.
This beautiful Friday night out here at Akihabara Arcade, home of Winter Showdown for the last 9 years.
Yes, sir.
That's how long that this event has been running through. Founded by the Kings of Colorado. Sort of been changing hands over the course of the years. Right now, I guess you could say it's run by the Mile High Burst team in conjunction with the Buttons on Wake Up squad from the Springs. Appreciate you, boys.
I guess that's us, isn't it?
Yeah, that is y'all. That is y'all. And special shout-outs to the Oklahoma crew featuring Richard, as well as Kansas with Zawardo showing up tonight to help us out with side game events, setups, and everything like that, making this one of the most heavily equipped Winter Showdowns I think we've been able to put on in a long time.
There's a lot of stuff out there, isn't it? A lot of monitors, a lot of consoles, and a lot of people playing games, whether it be casuals in the tournament.
It is now like 8:30, almost 9 o'clock, and the casuals have been open for like an hour.
We started Mystery early.
That's so crisp. And as we blur out, my friends, it's time to fade in to our other winner semifinal match.
So same game here.
WyzeGyes and bongwater.
Yes.
bongwater, one of my boys from the Dragon Ball community, fighting his way all the way to this top 4 of Mystery Game. Absolute wild mashing lad. Looks like WyzeGyes is the player one side. With how he's in tune.
Is that correct? Peter, who's moving their controller right now?
Beautiful. Okay, we got it right. WyzeGye on 1, bongwater on 2. And all right, he sets himself up. And now bongwater is in control. We'll have to see if, with a game as nutty as this,
anybody can win early.
True.
Now, were they paying attention?
That's the question, right? Yo, look at him just
the big question.
Pogoing back and forth. Locks it in now. The timer comes down for WyzeGyes. Should be an easy ascend with 60 seconds on the clock. I almost sort of wish that for a game like this that the timer started off smaller with a few bodies. Like you get 30, 40 seconds, and as you get more, it scales up a bit, capping at 60.
I really like how the 60 feels like so much time early on.
Yeah,
right?
it does. But
and then you get comfortable with it. Suddenly, 60 seconds feels like 10.
It goes by so fast, and yet it must be excruciatingly painfully long. All right, bongwater now trying to ascend. The A finally gets a hold. We're going to swing him up.
Are we sure we have the people right again?
We are.
Thank you.
Happy birthday
That's
to
my
our
mom.
boy Steak Fox. Hey,
Hi, Mom.
Mama Steak Fox in the chat. Shout out to that one. A little bit of ear fed through the voice in our ears that y'all are not privy to. Bring him up.
Although we appreciate.
And there we go. Okay. bongwater able to set up himself a pretty good height. Now WyzeGye kind of having a slow goat here.
Now bongwater just like laughing. Neither of them moved when this round ended. Did you know that?
Uh-huh.
They just sat there.
Menacingly. Trying to get this locked in. WyzeGye, again, sort of drifting towards that right. We're kind of seeing that WyzeGye kind of getting the side push going for himself that Zhen was enforcing on Dipnea in the previous game.
Now bongwater trying to find his hands here.
This is a very slow goat, but able to skip through a couple of bodies.
A lot of time left.
Plenty of time.
For sure.
For sure.
Okay, easy on the inside there. Like to keep the arm. Identifies that early.
Trying to reach up next.
Oh, and a bummer on the Y there, honestly.
Oh, no, this could be 25 seconds, though. We're not in danger time yet.
Oh, hang on. Everything's locking on now. Okay, we're still okay.
Still good, still good. Release the X and the Y. Fling up.
It's got to be somewhat nerve-wracking here. Oh,
14 seconds, and we've kind of trailed down the other side of the mountain.
This is what we saw in the first one.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. He's taking a little bit more of that space back, actually, kind of pushing it towards WyzeGy's side of things.
bongwater, a little sigh of relief after he gets the player on the back side there.
All right, we're going to fling him up. The little moans that they give.
Easy on the inside.
Fling him up. WyzeGye doing good. 30 seconds left on the clock. It seems like he's taken a feeling to this game that bongwater is chasing.
Feeling comfortable indeed. Bongwater on the other side.
Again, a little bit of a slow goat.
WyzeGye looked like he felt pretty good about that approach there. Starting to feel like got an understanding for the game.
Oh, not quite there.
Little bit of a bonk from Bongwater on the inside. But I mean, 30 seconds to go. I mean,
yeah, and then the tension isn't here yet.
Both players already feeling absolutely clean about that.
This is nothing but foreplay for themselves.
Indeed. So much time left on the clock. So many friends left to mount.
Bong trying to optimize the height that he's going to get.
Yes, as he should.
Oh.
Create a bit of a shape here.
All right. All right.
Maybe not as far left as he would have liked, but I mean, a good extension from the top side, and it had a bit of a lean to it. Could have been worse.
WyzeGye on guy number 9. Ascending now. B needs to get a little bit of contact. All right, we're releasing a few buttons. Swing him up. Catch him. So far, both players showing off their own sort of grace.
So quick too, right?
Like, it's remarkable to see like who takes a quick attunement to the game,
Yes.
as opposed to like who kind of struggles with it a little bit.
And I think we've kind of seen a bit too, like even after, especially after game 1, all of our players who have managed to persevere through the strange-ass games I put them through to get to top 4, adapting quickly as you would expect with games like Vanguard Princess, Supra Smash Bros. Ultimatum, which...
That has to be such a great bootleg.
Yeah, shout-outs to that dev, actually, who, when we did it the first time in the Springs as a test, unlocked a never-before-seen character for us.
What?
Yeah, so super cool there, and a big thank you for allowing me to use that stuff on stream. So it was super, super cool.
Bongwater doing his own cool ascension, bringing him up.
15 seconds left, though. I mean, that's not a ton of time.
No, not quite.
If you consider the time to where you'd like to make things a bit more optimal rather than just being there at all, I think those days are about to be over.
Right. Here we go. Time to slowly kick our way up there. Now, WyzeGye having the turn. And again, it's a very quick ascension. 11 dudes in. We're on the 4th. And it's just barely 40 seconds passing on the clock. Well, 20 seconds passing on the clock. Oh, but we have a little bit of a setback. He goes down. Still holding on with that A button. All right. We're finagling up there. 30 seconds to go. Still good progress here, and every exertion of these just mannequins is sending me, dude.
It's insane. It's the blinks that do it for me.
The blink, yeah.
It's the blinking. It really is just it's so now you'll never unsee it.
Oh, Lord.
10 seconds to go. It's on Bongwater here. Tom Chenaray. Climbing now.
Here we go.
What a great first winter showdown night we've had here in this 3-day event so far. What do you think, Colin?
It has been wonderful. A few hiccups here and there, just like that first night event of like, whoa, where should we be putting things actually, and finding out issues that you might not have been aware of.
Yep.
But met them all head on, been able to pass through a few things and resolve things mostly painlessly, which is good. Bodes well for tomorrow, and now that the setup is done, I think that it's just a matter of show up a little early, get situated in, get people checked in, and start off strong, because we begin at noon Mountain Standard Time tomorrow with Third Strike, Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2, and Grand Blue Fantasy Versus.
Wow, those are going to be a ton of fun to watch, and as Bongwater gets up here with 10 seconds left, creates a little bit of shape. I've been so surprised at how well things have gone so far in this first day, and the aspect of things being on time and us being able to offer 2 streams and really highlight the incredible gameplay we've seen here from day 1. And obviously it wouldn't be possible without the incredible team we've had here so far today,
It's been a lot of months of planning, I'll tell you that one.
Yes.
And of course, it's not just the team behind it, but it's going to be some of the sponsors that have helped us out a little bit along the way, too. Like, for the winner of this bracket tonight, Mystery Game, we have Level 7 Games who have contributed a $100 gift card to their store.
So cool of them.
very awesome of them.
So cool
to show up like that. If you guys have been itching, like, to get back into like trading card games like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, Level 7 games is a great place to go. Retro video games. Retro 6 seconds left of the clock. WyzeGye gonna get there. How much do you want to extend this timer? Do you overextend? Okay.
3 seconds left. Terrifying.
3 seconds left. Bongwater now trying to get a move on. It's a little slow to the go.
Now, this year, I will say we're looking into the top 3 in grand finals matches coming up directly after this. And my gift to the community, you know, an idea from Tanner and some twisting of some zeros and ones, and we've managed to pull something really really special together this year.
You know, don't go spoiling it too much too early, my friend.
I can't wait.
Otherwise, I'm going to feel like exactly how it felt when Francisco of Gaming Diaspora spoiled us with $1,300 in the prize pool.
Oh,
for across multiple of our games.
Oh my goodness.
That was some money left over from the previous winter showdown that he had in the nonprofit account, and said, more than happy to give this back to the community, sponsor a few prize pools. We worked out a few things. And
hang on here. 5 seconds left. Bongwater in danger.
Oh no.
The end
this might be the round.
Close enough and sighted. It's gonna be.
Look at WyzeGye popping off. He's
WyzeGye wins game 1. Okay, so they go immediately back in. No stage select.
No stage select. They skip the bands.
Yes.
Say gentleman's agreement back.
We're going back.
Oh, and look at this dapper purple color. Hold up. It's kind of go dummy. I believe it's WyzeGye moving the controller, and he's going backwards. Not that it's a big deal right now, because there's no timer on the clock for these first 2 rounds.
Right. Now, if you're thinking about, like, hey, wow, I too would like to mount my friends. This game looks incredible. Why have I never heard of this game, and I too wish to mount my friends? Well, you can. Up to 4-player online supported.
Oh my God.
Great netcode. And fun for all ages.
Fun for all ages, of course.
Fun for all ages.
Just have to have the right settings on, you know?
Yeah, I would double check that before you go to all ages.
Suits and zippers are the way to go for all ages.
Yes. It really is a shame, though.
And man, it do.
Look at the form on the friend that's being mounted here right now.
God.
I mean, it's just incredible form.
It's like reverse pile driving himself.
I am so glad we have the safer work switch on. This would be incredibly hard to explain to my mother. You know?
I think mine too, actually.
Well, mine is here.
Yeah, she's in the chat.
Which is, boy, that switch just saved a tough conversation, let me tell you. Tough conversation.
A tough conversation.
Now, do we have the sides correct again here?
I believe so. Bongwater. Sort of relaxing. Looks like WyzeGye now, leaning into it.
Okay, so we've got some insider information here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
watch the tells. Watch the tells.
I'm gonna rely on the tells.
Oh yeah, we can actually tell. Like Bongwater is so relaxed right now. He's like laughing in his seat, watching this happen. And then watch WyzeGye's friends. Watch WyzeGye's as soon as that start button's pressed. There's the
big lean back. Okay, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Tell.
Check the stream. Make sure we're still on it.
Right? Oh man, it's just like watching the tell in poker.
That's right. Don't miss a thing.
And I don't want to miss a thing either, which is why I got to shout out our third sponsor for this event, SNK, who sent us a little bit of a merch package. We're going to have some of the shirts and folders to send out to our Samurai Showdown and the King of Fighters competitors on February 26th, Sunday, when those brackets are happening. It's going to be an awesome time. Thank you, SNK, for that sponsorship.
So kind. So kind of
They reached out to us.
Incredible.
I didn't hit them up. They hit up me up.
Incredible. You love to see them supporting their games here locally.
Looking around, finding out events, and saying, "Hey, would you like a little gift from us?" That's an awesome look for a developer.
Yes, and what other company do you know that does that? Come on.
No. It's the little things that count in a lot of ways. I know that we're looking at Street Fighter 6 on the horizon, the Capcom Pro Tour details.
He's swinging so fast the camera can't keep up. Okay.
All right, but now we're kind of a little low on things. The WyzeGye trying to find a way to make this a little more complicated for Bongwater.
So now he's got to make the left action into the right action into the hook. Come all the way over the cliff, then extend all the way back to the other side. I think this setup actually favors WyzeGye if they could find the fling. Haven't seen any players attempt the fling yet. Cleaning up. Quick work from bongwater. Extending to the other side. Got him pretty good up there. The focus lean from WyzeGye. Full attention.
Get him up. WyzeGye is sending pretty comfortably right now.
WyzeGye moving quick here. 26 seconds left, and this was no short climb.
Not at all.
Tries to extend over.
Here it is.
The bongwater got a long way to go right to left now.
Now Bong gonna ascend. Attempt to climb up. And it's a little slow for him right now. 40 seconds on the clock. We're barely above fourth body.
With WyzeGye up 1-0, I mean, the pressure really is on bongwater to make quick moves here. And so far, we're not seeing it. This climb goes head-to-head with the friends that have been mounted.
He's able to ascend still. It's 26 seconds on the clock.
You hate to see the bonk.
Oh, not like this. Reaches, gets attached, swing him up.
Time's running out here for bongwater.
13 seconds. There's about one more body to go, it looks like, but this movement, it has to be clutch or nothing.
We see the line.
5 seconds. He's got to swing up. How much longer do you want to mess with this? He gets a bit above.
Oh,
my Lord. Frame perfect click.
Why would you push it so close to the end?
It's bongwater. Oh. This man mashes on every wake up.
I believe it.
I tell you that right now. And yo, WyzeGye off to a slow start. 13 seconds, we haven't even left the ground.
Yeah, almost 15 seconds burned in total. I mean, that's...
But then look at how gracefully he's ascending.
Gonna need to keep the...
momentum here.
Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be important to keep moving because, I mean, any slowdown here is gonna be terrifying. And it doesn't leave a lot of room for mistakes. And in a game like this, mistakes can create themselves.
I'm up.
Oh, gets stuck on the bottom side. Hang on now. Before it was looking like
bongwater was the one who was struggling, but now
WyzeGye is starting to push.
We're not going to see another game 3, are we? I think WyzeGye has something to say about it here as he ascends above, messes with no seconds.
Decides like, hey, you know what? I think I've messed with this enough. A little bit of a pop-off. Okay. Decides, you know what? This isn't probably worth messing with too much. Maybe I just get up here as quick as possible, get the fast lock-in in. And now bongwater going to be the one who maybe feels like he almost had a chance to close out there for free, and WyzeGye comes up super clutch. 35 seconds. I'd say we're probably about halfway up the tower right now. Epic music taking over. Stretches across. Gets there. Oh, wait, hang on. He's got the A hand stuck. There's 13 seconds left. You can see the line again.
Comfortable. Here we go. And bongwater, where there's a quick fling of these B and Y legs.
Things are getting scary.
And again, just overextending as much as he can, milking that clock.
I mean, the ball's on this man. How do you...
When you watch this man play a fighting game, you understand where it comes from.
I just don't understand the hypotheticals.
He's a man who's not scared of anything. In fact, he's probably a little more...
He got his hand in between the friends there. That's crazy.
That is actually
the hitbox both cheating and helping in both players' ways there. I mean,
WyzeGye still climbing. Able to ascend, 30 seconds on the clock. This is comfortable for himself. About 2 or 3 more bodies to go. 1-2.
Reaches up. Another disconnect there. Could have got stuck in. WyzeGye. 18 seconds to go, and we're really starting to reach the end of the ability of both players to climb quickly here.
Now it's back to Bong.
With no flings, I think we're starting to get to maximum height.
His body 14 on this stack, the 15th one in motion. Bong trying to ascend.
Pushing quickly. I mean, you're going to need the cleanest climbs you've had all set if you're going to make it to the top of a tower at this height. Crawling up. This is the most serious this game's ever been taken.
Breathless and speechless as bongwater is still managing to ascend here. Not quite finding the next grip. He's trying to get that B around.
No. That's not the way to do it. Just leave that there. Disconnect the B and let the arms go here. Bottom of the body, lower body, upper, lower body,
10 seconds. The line is there. Bongwater should be able to swing above.
Through.
And he locks it in a little early this time. Doesn't mess around with on top. Likes his more vertical positioning.
He puts the pressure on WyzeGye here, who, while is moving up quickly, consistently, was starting to reach that top line with only a few seconds to go. Looking like a pro here so far, though the 3-limb gonna slow the process down a bit, gets it down to 1. Gets the A button stuck out. Now all 4 limbs are stuck on the side. That's just gonna take some time to sort out here. Love this from him. WyzeGye trying to move up. The back. Gets the leg, or the arm to arm.
XY.
Big wingspan.
Here we go. Fling him up real quick.
We're into single digits though, and still the line nowhere in sight. And WyzeGye probably starting to feel the same way.
Oh no,
There's
but
4
hold up.
seconds left.
1 more second. Can he get the fling? He does not!
He
And
does
it's
not.
game 3.
It's tied up again.
Dear Lord.
You love to see it.
The GOAT. WyzeGye moving first. No, not. It is bongwater. Bongwater is now on the player 1 side. WyzeGye has a hand off the controller. Yep. Bongwater player 1, WyzeGye player 2. We're on to him this time. 3rd game, the last one of this winter semifinal.
I believe you.
Can you believe it that this section
Don't you
of
wrong
it,
me now.
I'm not gonna wrong you.
Okay.
But we've been at this for about an hour. Just this round. There was that little break in the middle.
Okay, so when I picked this game,
Yeah. I mean, you did good to do it this late.
yeah, I thought players were gonna be bad.
And it turns out
Yeah,
they kind of
so
nice.
I was wrong.
But this makes for some entertaining gameplay to say the least.
Who doesn't want to watch somebody mount their friends for an hour? I just don't understand where the disconnect is there. So we're down to the final game here. Now we will take a short break after this.
Yes.
While we swap
out
games
equipment.
over. Yeah, we'll have to swap some equipment over. I'm hot.
Yeah, a little bit me too.
So I'm, I
Appreciate cooling off.
Yeah, I want to go.
Oh no, our first tumble! And this is WyzeGye's tumble, but I mean, it's 4 bodies tall, 30 seconds on the
I
clock.
think I'm seeing some glances down to the controller, which is never good.
Nah.
Never good. That's not what you want to see.
Another one?
No, another
Oh, but look at
fall.
Bong.
Bong.
Is there a controller issue?
Talking that ish.
Yeah, Bong, get in his head. Come on, bro. He's urging him on. Bong doesn't want this to end. He wants us all to be here to witness this glorious mounting of friends.
So with 10 seconds to go and only 3 bodies high, things are safe again.
Right. That was the best time WyzeGye could have picked a fall.
I thought we were in trouble.
It looked a little scary at first, and then you kind of consider the big picture of the
look
tower.
good. Yeah, it worked out.
It worked out, but you had to wonder if WyzeGye will have a similar issue.
10 seconds is scary. 10 seconds is scary.
Trying to climb.
Odell Ards, number 5. They all get individual names and numbers. And I think that's just a phenomenal touch.
Look at the lean over there that Bong put at the top when we get back up there. WyzeGye trying to get some movement here with Zach.
Now we have seen it kind of do the left to right zigzag thing quite a bit, right? Because at some point you kind of have no choice but to push back in the direction it's already floating. And the longer that goes on, the longer it's going to take to climb this tower even in a straight fashion.
35 seconds.
30 seconds left already, right?
Yep. Now WyzeGye trying to just optimize this position, make it difficult for bongwater to ascend.
So we might honestly have a shorter tower for this round in particular, just because of the way we're seeing the players climb so far.
Bongwater able to flip himself around. You see that one down below is covering his eyes in shame, like, oh, look at me. Yeah, the top one too. Giving you a little pink with that side wink action.
Big dab fans. Now bongwater up quickly. A lot of time to kind of position and play around here.
All right, doesn't go for height, kind of opts for more horizontal range.
I like that a lot. It's going to be a lot of work for our boy Freddie Dirk to get over here. Pulls in, bottom leg, left side arm, gets a good stretch here. Now you would like to go X to A only here. Get the X up and get a flip around. Let the Y go. Now a Y stack is fine too. WyzeGye looking comfortable.
Able to swing himself above. Probably going to pigeon himself a little more towards bongwater's side just to run interference.
So much time to decide how you want to do it. I think splitting it up the middle isn't a bad look here either, but if you want to extend it to that other side, I think putting the Y leg down and trying to stretch all the way out would have probably been the play. This is probably an easy lift for bongwater. He's currently got that guy mounted.
It's going to be a case then for Bong to make it difficult for WyzeGye, because again, this tower is quite slanted towards his way, giving a couple awkward positioning, whereas you can kind of see bongwater just able to sort of fling himself over these low position bodies. And look at this, just gorgeous flip here. Gets the B in the A.
So easy.
But now, how can you optimize this position? Bring him back.
Bongwater looking like he's mounted many friends in the past.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Honestly.
With how he plays, it feels like he does.
Yes, honestly, me neither. Willingly or otherwise.
Willingly or otherwise.
Yes, indeed.
Take him up, pick him up.
Only in game, of course.
Only in game.
Yes, he's been an upstanding man otherwise.
One of my favorite people in the Dragon Ball FighterZ community here of Colorado. Always has a big smile on his face. Just loves to talk the most jovial of turds.
As he should. As he should. Especially when you can mount your friends in a way like we've never seen like this. Hard to ignore here.
23 seconds left. WyzeGye trying to just make it as difficult for Bong as possible, but
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it either.
I don't hate that. Creates a little dip in the center there. Now bongwater been moving. I'm finally starting to figure out that the arm's very long. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my God.
This is top level mount your friends gameplay that you're seeing live before you right here.
It is all about skipping that leg day, using those long spaghetti arms.
Long spaghetti arms. Yes. They go, and it just goes so long, arm to arm, just a huge wingspan in this game.
Look at this.
Trying to keep the legs out of the way, tough, but I mean, when you're this high up already with 20 seconds to go, who cares if your legs
Who cares, right?
Yeah.
11 bodies high, here comes number 12. Or I have it backwards, it's 10 bodies high, here comes number 11.
Pushes through.
Trying to optimize the height a little bit. Gets himself something nice as Abram comes up. WyzeGye now. Again, pretty good movement. 5-second go.
Yeah, both players finally starting to get somewhat comfortable here. Something I think won't be happening in the next.
One can only imagine. Here we go. WyzeGye needs to bring that B around. Latches on with the X. Swings up with that Y. Gorgeous movement.
Gets the 4-stick there, though.
Still recovers from it. Has to let go of.
Gotta push with the arms. Would love to get just one here.
Swings him up.
Literally every limb. 15 seconds to go.
Comfortable. We chillin'. And he locks himself in that one. Bongwater's turn again.
You can tell he's starting to feel the pressure, though, a little bit. I think on both sides here now. WyzeGye understanding just how quick bongwater's finding his way up his side of the mountain.
That's the thing, like bongwater, almost immune to nerves. He doesn't get nervous, he just sort of does his thing, and when you're allowed to just swing so willfully amongst your friends that you're mounting.
Now, I think WyzeGye would have a better opportunity on his side if he understood the fling mechanic. We still haven't seen anybody with the big fling.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
good movement.
But there's just so much time left in the
I know, like that's been the case every time. Bong gonna try to find an optimal way to position himself, gets above.
Wants to stretch out opposite. Gets the full 40. Oh, look at straight up. Straight up. I thought he was gonna go for the 45 to try to pinch here, but I think bongwater's smart in that he understands he's moving up the tower a bit quicker. So height is going to really put WyzeGye in the uncomfortable spots there.
And so far, no big blunder from WyzeGye either. We saw the fall earlier when it was like 4 bodies high, and that could have been disastrous at a tower of this height.
And it's seemingly no fault since then.
Which again, you know, if you pick a moment to have a little bit of a stutter, you picked a damn good moment.
Yes.
So now we're gonna fling him up.
Still trying to stretch here. 21 seconds now.
There's the top of the tower.
Now, this didn't even feel nearly as close as the last approach, so maybe some improvement for WyzeGye here. 10 seconds to go. Hang on now. Am I going to eat this? No, I am not. He's going to get the full stretch on the left side.
And look at this. Like a sub 4-second goat.
So fast. Bongwater is absolutely feeling himself now.
As he normally does.
Trying to become Mystery Game champion.
Yeah, none of our return visiting champions have been able to get a successful second year in a row.
No.
We had Shu, who's participating in the Smash Ultimate bracket as we speak.
Correct.
Showed up this year. Teddy was one who won a few years back. He had a DQ from tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, couldn't make that through. And I believe that Yinja was also a semi-finalist for one of these, but he didn't make the crack for top 4.
Not quite, no.
And of course, the ever-shifting game list sort of has an impact on that, of course. But
indeed, of course, yes. I mean, there's just so much. There's so much to learn in such a short amount of time, and any mystery game bracket, you have to do it faster than your opponent, which seems, I mean, like madness.
Oh, but all right, he's gonna lock it in. He has a different position. It's not stacked on the highest body there.
No.
But it's still decent height that we saw to it. Now WyzeGye completely floundering initially at the beginning, gets to the go to 9 seconds.
And this is why I think this is a mistake. I think pure height is the play from bongwater here, and trying to create any difficult situation or scenarios maybe to grab onto. I don't know that's going to come to fruition quite the way bongwater wants it to, in comparison to something that might just be
I mean, despite the bad start, WyzeGye immediately picks himself back together, starts ascending gracefully. Gonna swing him up, grab on. Hold a hand real quick.
Big time stretch here.
The line is in sight, but 9 seconds left to go. WyzeGye just needs one more good fling.
This is why I think the height would have paid off. Look at the timer here. And now bongwater an opportunity to try to put this portion of the tournament away.
Here we go.
Thank you.
We got another happy birthday wish
in chat. I appreciate it. A lot of love here. So happy to be spending my birthday this year in a place and community I call home. It's been just absolutely phenomenal.
A little wonderful that I got to queue up everybody for a little impromptu birthday song for you.
You know, one of the nicest things that's ever been done for me, I got to say. It was very kind of you, so thank you.
Hey, absolutely. I couldn't just let it go unnoticed.
Oh, it gets stacked.
It's 15, 16 seconds left on this clock. The line is in sight, though, so.
Now it's getting scary for both players. We're reaching the end of Mount Your Friends here.
Oh, bongwater stalls. 7 seconds. He gets above.
Doesn't get worried, though.
Look at him. He's still pushing for as much as he can. Lock it in. 1 second.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what I mean. This man has no fear. He spent 5 seconds up there, able to hit start whenever he wanted to. Milked every last drop.
Every last drop.
To just try and get as much advantage as he could. We are on body number 18.
It's up to Ethan and WyzeGye now to try to find
But yo,
top of this tower.
This little monkey bar gym that WyzeGye has built for himself on this side is kind of allowing him to ascend fairly quickly.
So he's separated his lower body and upper body, which makes the buttons a bit easier to remember as you're trying to stretch through. Now when those get mixed back up is when things really start to get ugly and you got to worry about a full fall.
You can see them talking back and forth to each other, interacting fully. 20 seconds to go. WyzeGye,
so
the end
fast.
is in sight.
So there's still 15 seconds on the clock.
What a miraculous climb.
WyzeGye's shaking his head, letting him know. Talking that ish.
Body number 19 is bongwater going to force number 20 onto WyzeGye. How high will this tower go?
I can't believe how deep this game has gone. And something that I thought was going to be an absolute just a chuckle fest and a move on.
Here we are.
We're finding technical gameplay out of fighting game players, as I honestly probably
should have expected.
Yes.
Takes the right kind of fighting game player to bring out all this tech. Here comes B.
We're pushing through on the left side. Big extension here. Got to get around the cliff.
Good work so far.
Easy summit.
It's 20 seconds left. The line's not in sight, but there it is out of nowhere.
There's still so much time left on this clock.
How?
Every time we think we're reaching the end of the body length here.
Ooh, bongwater kind of didn't get as much height as he wanted. The body drooped a little bit, kind of crunching. That might give WyzeGye the extra second or two that he needs to make the top, and he's going to need every last bit of it.
Okay, we're attached to the goat, but that's important.
12 seconds to get above the goat, but we saw how quickly WyzeGye was able to make short work of this tower.
He has to get moving, and he has to do it right now.
Oh, no.
He's got the legs free. This is what you...
Oh, the A's not attaching.
The crowd's starting to get rowdy. They want to know how this ends. Okay, maybe thinking about a fling here. See him starting to gain the momentum.
The A's able to attach, but still you have to wonder if those 12 seconds at the bottom will cost WyzeGye.
Could have flung there.
Christopher
with a ball. A ton of time.
20 seconds to go. The end's still not in sight. WyzeGye not able to get over this next hurdle. He's trying to attach, get above the arm.
We're reaching a potential end.
10 seconds. The crowd is counting down. Where's the line? We need to see that line, WyzeGye. But it is very much the end of it as
bongwater
gets into top two.
Handshake.
That's my boy.
Oh my goodness.
That's my mashing boy.
It comes down to the end of the timer. A difficult set for both players and some of the best mystery game we've ever seen here at Winter Showdown.
My God. Both winter semifinals for Mount Your Friends went to Game 3. Towers exceeding 12.5 bodies tall.
The FGC continues to impress as something I thought that was going to be a quick 15-minute ordeal. Turns into an hour, and that's why we're going to take a break. 10 minutes. I need a beer and I need to cool off. We're going to get some equipment switched.
And my friends, let me tell you this. You are not ready for what excitement we have in store for you for our next two games. Two games, you say, but I thought mystery was single elim. Well, my friends, I bought a third, second, and first place medal for mystery game. We are playing out a third place tiebreaker to award that medal to between WyzeGye and Dipnea.
Yes.
We are two competitors
so we'll start,
for that third place.
We'll start from the loser side. Our last game of the night and last game of the stream is going to be for first and second place of mystery. And I promise you're not going to want to miss what I've got lined up for you. 10 minutes, we'll be right back. Don't turn away.
See you there.
Soon.
いい試合にしましょう。
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock. Please select your character.
Surprise! We're back with our surprise, spoiled earlier, third place tie-breaking match for Mystery Game Finals. And we get to finally show you what this game that Steak Fox has picked out is.
Boy, I've been thinking about this all week long. What started as like a friendly suggestion from Tanner turned into instant love for me as a TO. And so we've got the Wii set up.
The Wii?
We have the Wii set up.
The Wii?
And we're gonna bring you.
But this is Guilty Gear.
It is Guilty Gear. It's Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus. However, we have the motion control.
Motion
enabled.
control!
That is correct. So specials performed by holding a button and then functioning with emotion. Lights on your left hand, heavies on your right hand. This is a mess.
This is going to be the most spectacular thing.
There it is.
Look, he's
And
highlighting it. WyzeGye, my boy.
The view from WyzeGye showing they've got us playing fighting games on a Wiimote and nunchuck tonight.
The last time I did anything close to this was like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on the Wii. Flinging around doing... Now, that was a fighting game with like some simple like hold up and a super button, hold down and a super button. This is it's substitution for quarter circles, for dragon punch input, half circle back forward.
Yes.
All the numbers on the keypad. We are locked in. WyzeGye on the player 1 side, Dipnea on the player 2 side. First to 3, and this is all
first to 2. First to 2 on this bottom side.
On this bottom side, gorgeous.
First to 2 on this bottom side. Yeah.
What's at stake here, Steak Fox?
Well, loser will go home empty-handed, and winner goes home with a 3rd place winner showdown trophy.
It is going to be the medals that we printed out. I made 3 medals for each game, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place.
To dangle around the net.
To keep in your trophy cabinet or to start your trophy cabinet.
Indeed.
And I'm so excited to be giving that to all the players. We've been giving those out already to Skullgirls, to BlazBlue Central Fiction. Smash Brothers Ultimate is currently on Akihabara Arcade 2 here on Twitch TV. Literally go up to that, copy that link up top, slap a 2 on it, make it another tab. You can watch the Smash Bros. Losers Final or Grand Final.
Both at the same time. Dual wheels. Now we're getting in here, and it's gonna be we found the low knockdown.
The burst, though, we found the burst button here. You have to imagine, if these players have any sort of familiarity with Guilty Gear, it ain't like this, Chief.
No, absolutely not. And so just we're seeing both players trying to find how to do moves, and all WyzeGye losing a bunch of health. Here. The move out.
Dipnea goes down. They're having a good chuckle.
I mean, it's ridiculous, right?
This is so cracked.
It's ridiculous. If you are in this stream chat, you have experience in this.
Look at that hand.
It's ridiculous. He just.
He's trying to be so subtle with the 2, Dipnea. On this player 2 fouls.
How do I mash? Like, how do I mash in this fighting game?
He gets the tongue lick. He's doing all these super jumps. Oh, but look how WyzeGye is postured. Going up and down, leaning back. It doesn't read you if you move your torso. Move your hand.
Finally found the air dash. Finally found the air dash. Gets hit with the low. Low again.
The low trip. Now Bulls has to figure it out. All right, the buttons are coming together. Oh, what was that? WyzeGye takes game 1.
That looked like a punish. That looked like a punish.
On Wii motion controls. This is 2. All right, WyzeGye up 1-0.
Sticking with the fouls is Dipnea.
Yep. And sticking with Bridget is WyzeGye.
Now, so I think what I figured out is if you hold one of the triggers and shake stuff with tension, then you get super.
Right.
Oh,
here we go. Tries to spare hits.
Tries to find anything in the air to air to air.
Nice trip with the sweep, counter hit. Dipnea trying to find their way through a couple specials. The poke goes out.
Other side, hits low.
Oh, look at that huge swing from WyzeGye.
WyzeGye trying to figure it out here, right?
They take him through. Another low sweep.
Again.
Okay, we figure out how to block low. Dipnea gets in. The 5D. Take him through. Another one.
Hits it again.
Oh, no.
Hits it again.
The overhead. But there's no cover.
Hits it again.
Mix him low, mix him low. All I asked Dipnea. No, don't get hit low. He blocks.
Oh,
let's go. Third Faust on the board. He's giving you a little bit of an examination.
What
His tools of trade, a nunchuck.
What a comeback from Dipnea.
That was so sick. Here we go. WyzeGye in the corner. Dipnea trying to rely on these 5Ds.
It's working so far.
But how much longer?
Covering so much space. How much can you counteract when you have to do moves by swinging the sticks?
I am so whiplash in terms of the momentum change from our slow, steady, mount your friends to accent core plus R on the Wii motion control.
Gets a 5 beat in the air. 5 beat, no good.
See. Bring him through. Bring him through. Knock him down. Good block on the low. They clashed. Dipnea had to cancel. That's cracked. Low looks like WyzeGye might be able to close this one out. Another little sweep. It's one button punishes. Another low.
Just keep going for it.
Just keep going for it.
I figured out how to do one thing. I'm going to do it.
Dipnea found that in 5D, and WyzeGye, I think, is finding it in 2D. Whatever that button is, a Bridget. Somebody can correct me. I don't know this game as well as I should.
Well, especially when both players
Oh, the sweep. Just yell, oh, he was able to low crush.
Are you real?
The meta developing for us. Another one. Just press the button that works. Press the button that always works. Oh, we're blocking it. Trying to get close to that 5D. Not working. Ah, the interrupt.
Looks for it again.
Oh,
that's a super.
another low. Yo, Dipnea's got to be blocking these.
Get me in trouble.
Push him off.
Out from
One more sweep will do it. We block low here. WyzeGye so much HP.
That'll do it. WyzeGye wins it 2-0.
That will be it. That is it.
Wow.
And confirmed they were so into it. They had to go, wait, is that it?
Yes. Are we finally done?
Not
Do I
quite.
have to be done?
Do I have to be done? That's the
No.
question they're asking.
No. You too can play this at home if you buy Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus for your Nintendo Wii.
And now, my friends, if you like the insanity that we presented you here,
Yes.
be assured
Uh-huh.
there is more coming to you.
Yes.
Because this was the game that we picked for our grand finals
Indeed.
round.
Indeed it was.
And we saw Zhen quick with the movements in that Mount Your Friends gameplay, going up against the fearless bongwater.
He looks confused coming to the stage. It's crazy. I know you guys on camera can't see him, but I watched him standing between the arcade machines at the base of the stage here, innocently sip his drink, and confused walk up and go, what do you mean? This is what we're doing.
Was this Zhen or bongwater?
Bongwater.
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 I will say this, he did treat me to a shot at the bar.
Excellent.
Of which he joined me with, so this
Excellent.
man might be a little... Look at him right now.
Relatable. Relatable. Listen, listen, we've been here since 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's been my birthday all day. Relatable.
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 Fucking relatable. Pardon my language.
I gotta say, what a way to end our mystery game bracket this year for 2023 here at Winter Showdown. It's been an absolute honor to put this on this year, and to have some of it running on PC and some of it running on Wii and some of it running on PlayStation.
You knocked it out of the park. We
had a lot
gave
of
you
fun.
big shoes to fill with Ryudo leaving for one of the Carolinas on the East Coast
Indeed.
with their fiance. And you stepped up with plenty of experience running these style of mystery game brackets in Colorado Springs. And you deliver us this.
We're gonna get
the motion control
one
banner.
more. We're gonna get one more game.
Look at him go. He's just like a wizard down there. Like, hold up. Both of these far reserved. Bong one on the player one side playing Axel. RoboKai from Zhen.
The low comes in.
Oh, the Sun Dipper. We found the Sun Dipper. Oh, we're mashing it.
Oh! Defining buttons here. Or motions, therefore. Bongwater out here. Just going dummy. Look at him go.
Yo, did he spend his burst at full
He's
screen?
pressing every button. He's going wild.
Why is it down there, Bong? Bring your hand up. That looks so... We're not playing him out your friend anymore.
Out of context clips.
Out of context.
Brought here for your enjoyment. A lot of it air to air.
Like, it's so reserved from Zhen at this moment. We should have made him stand. We should have made them stand.
He's still just going nuts. I mean, he's still... Does he know he can shake both of them?
I don't know.
It doesn't look like...
Here's the thing. Bongwater is such a play-by-field person, and it's so far working out for him. He's trying to find these ways to punish these stun dippers.
He's got 2 pads in his hand.
2S. Oh, the trip. Hey, 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 hey. Yahoo!
Oh, and he gets him on the range. Bongwater's mashing or wiggling.
No, he's mashing.
Done.
Well, yeah, I guess the Wii form of mashing is
Is
wiggling.
the wiggling?
I want to know the Japanese term for mashing on Wii.
I do too. Oh my goodness. A waggle, if you will.
It's a bare. Fuzzy a bare.
We got a super.
Oh, but it's completely blocked somehow. Counter hit by Bob. And we're just flailing about angrily.
RoboKai.
The jump dust coming through. What a wake-up reversal. We found Dragon Punch. Zhen is so reserved. You can't even see what he's doing with his hands.
See that dash out so quick.
The Another big hit right here. This is a lot. Oh, the throw! We're seeing the advanced tech come through.
Oh, the spacing?
Bongwater mashing these anti-air buttons when Shen is on the ground. Another missile comes through. Shen seems to be figuring out the controls here in this round too. A rocket launcher to the face will do it. Another reversal. We don't understand safe jumps when in these control schemes.
Is that a combo?
That was a combo and a half.
Other side. Bongwater can't take any more hits here. Goes airborne. Blocks.
One more hit will do it.
Oh, the jump cancel not enough. The overhead too slow. Game 1 goes 1-1 here early on.
The throw between brother and Cristo.
Now, if you're just joining us, I understand you can't really see the hands of the players. They are playing on Wiimote and Nunchuck. That is the current control scheme for the grand finals of Mystery Game.
This isn't your normal everyday plus R. This is advanced plus R.
They look so calm too. I'm seeing almost no. It's moved.
See how much Bongwater's calmed down. Look at him.
It's moved to all wrist movement now. We're playing a fighting game with motion controls.
And yo, Shen's got that GP input on lock, and you can see the Bongwater's trying to bait it.
Overhead.
Another one. 2 hits.
Domination so far from Bongwater.
Bongwater again.
Game 1. Oh, big missile. That does a lot of damage. Wake up buttons, though.
Overhead. Goes for a low. I think Shen messed up.
He's still alive.
Missiles. He's still alive. Keep yourself alive. Come on. Keep yourself alive.
Any button to hit. Other side.
Shen not out of this yet. Missiles. Not coming back down.
Oh, block in the air.
Tip the air to air. Setting a full screen. Jump
Blocks
dust.
the overhead. Oh, he finally gets him.
There's one. Bongwater raises his hand in elation.
Oh,
Game 1 to Bong. This is the first of 3.
They could change characters. Yeah, it's Mystery Game.
It's Mystery Game. You can change. You can do whatever.
Yeah, you can do whatever you
Ain't
like.
no hard, fast rules.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that I made rules for this at all.
I mean, how can you without spoiling things?
I tried it for like 2 minutes and was like, yeah,
It's Mystery Game.
this'll work.
Let it happen, right?
Yeah.
So Bong,
Okay.
winning with Axel, is electing to change characters. Or
No.
locks it back in.
No, stays with it. Stays with it.
The honorable choice. Oh, look at RoboKai chilling on the throne. That's Liddy Spaghetti.
1-0.
Bongwater. But yo, with how Shen was picking up on the Dragon Punch motion inputs,
Which it's crazy, isn't it? Now keep in mind, for those watching at home that are Guilty Gear fans, this is Accent Core Plus. This is not Accent Core Plus R.
this plus.
Which has been popularized by recent rollback netcode. This is its less patched younger brother.
So a lot more stuff is a little
Absolutely
funky, busted, wild, and weird.
Yeah. It was like, maybe this wasn't a great idea. Let's make another game out of it. And that was before that. So not only not the plus R you love and know, this is the plus that you don't know and
Are coming to love right now.
Yes.
I am falling for it head over heels.
It's hard.
I am going to think about this lovingly at night when I go
Now
home.
that you know it's the missile! It's got the missiles!
Oh, the side swap of the throw!
Oh my
That's an
God!
option that Shen has picked up on going for them throws.
Yes.
Counter with the straining blows.
Now,
A third time in a row, please. Can we get 4?
Bongwater's trying to keep him out. Buttons. Now, the question is, did he find a physical button or did he find a motion?
That's the question, right? Now, here's the thing I know about Bongwater. He looked at this character select, saw Axel, and said, oh, this guy's a real word I can't say right now.
Yes.
Oh, people hate him in all the games, right? I'm playing him. That's what this man did.
It makes sense. It's working so far. Look at him, he's just hitting long buttons. Oh.
Jump.
Oh!
Oh my gosh. He's finding the zoning.
The domination in this round so far from...
And look how still they've become. Bongwater was so animated in game 1, but as things have gotten a little more tense, the motions are more confined. They're kind of around in that lower abdominal.
This is a ridiculous conversation we're having.
What else did you expect about Mystery Game? You knew this was going to be the thing.
It's why I did it.
We mashing?
Just any hit.
Oh, here we go. Oh! It's any hit wins! Oh! Out of the round!
Oh my God!
Out of the round! seals it from bongwater. That's a button I recognize from Stride.
It could have been 1-1, but no. No.
That's only the round count, not the game count. Here in game 2 of Grand Finals. Mystery game, top 4.
It's just been unreal here. To make it all the way to Grand Finals.
Steam, let off some steam. There's a whole mechanic of WyzeGye that if I knew this game I would love to dive into, but I also feel like it doesn't necessarily matter the most in this context.
It definitely does not. No. Oh, he got for it again.
The Stun Dippers. Yo, let me tell you, as someone who's played Kai Kisuke in Rev 2, it is so whack to me to see a Stun Dipper not end in the second hit.
Yeah.
It's whack.
Overhead. Either player can win it here.
But yo, bongwater is getting a hit. He's getting a few conversions. He's getting just close enough.
It doesn't kill. Needs one more hit.
Good block on that aerial. Has to block the missiles. Zhen trying to fight his way out of this corner.
This is starting to look disgustingly like a fighting game. It's starting to piss me off.
Bongwater raises his hands. He's up 2-0. One more set is all he needs with this motion control axle load to secure the deal.
I mean, he's played unreal so far in basically every game. And to watch him adapt throughout 3 or 4 different platforms and 6 or 7 different games in total. We're finally coming down to what could be potentially the last game of Winner's Showdown on a Friday night.
But Zhen says, all right, WyzeGye ain't it. I'm playing the man himself, the king, Kai Kisuke. And he got himself a huge start. The stun edge. We are hearing the applauses with the smash top 3 being secured.
Soon to crown our own champions here in Mystery Game Bracket. With Zhen trying to get a game on the board here.
Big DP. Just needs one more. Stun edge. This is the thing. Zhen switch over to Kai to get these longer range special attacks. Shoot these fireballs so that bongwater can't just mindlessly fling these sickles at him.
Oh, big launch here. Does it again.
But the damage is pretty minuscule so far on this Kai for Zhen.
But if you're bongwater, full screen is happy screen.
Quite true, but here we go. The full Stun Dipper.
Throw.
And the throw.
Sets up.
Yo, it's happening. I'll tell you this.
Whoa. That was a real plus frame setup.
And bongwater mashed through it.
Oh, the
There's another
DP.
Dragon Punch.
Okay.
Take him through.
Pushing in.
Another
DP again. Sets up.
Yo, Zhen with this character counter pick, finding themselves some momentum.
Changing characters could mean everything. Just like that, it's 2-1, and we get boost from the crowd.
Raise him up. Zhen says, give it to me. Give it to me. Yeah, look at him.
Boost from the crowd. Zhen feeling nothing.
Nah, he's living that up. bongwater immediately reconsidering what character. The crowd shouting out choices as if Bong has any idea how to play any of these characters, one, and two with this control scheme.
Well, you really don't have to know what inputs to do because you just gotta shake stuff until it happens.
Shake, shake, shake.
So, I mean,
shake,
at least
shake, shake.
It's not like normal Guilty Gear where you have to be a fucking, you know, a brain surgeon, maybe even, in order to switch characters in that game because, I mean,
Chip Zanov?
Oh, there's no way.
Yo, Bongwater is listening to the crowd.
This could be a mistake with only 2 games left to play.
Bongwater got comfy with this Axel, but I feel like he's like, in this situation, you're not really thinking about what's my opponent doing. It's what the hell am I doing?
Yes, yes. We're going to the crowd loves the May pick, which
Otsugeki
tease their own, I suppose.
We'll see how this works.
I mean, the crowd doesn't always have to be right.
This is true.
You know? And that's important to mention here. So here we go. Will we find a dolphin button?
That wasn't a combo, by the way. That's stunned for those 2 hits and not combo. Bong send and block low. Oh, yo, but Zhen in full control with this Kai Kisuke. But here's the thing now. Bongwater is playing a charged character. And I don't know how that translates to Wii motion controls. But
I also don't know, actually.
I'm waiting for those Wii. Yo, Zhen really feeling himself.
Oh my god.
Zhen really feeling himself.
I mean, this is...
Okay, this May is catastrophically failing.
This is domination. And it
Yo.
has been ever since Zhen made the switch. The crowd is just hollering. I'm not even sure what advice they're getting in a control scheme.
Whatever it is, unsolicited and not going to matter.
Yeah, you literally can't tell him what to do because he doesn't know how.
They don't know what they're doing.
I bet, I mean, if he could, he probably would.
He probably would.
Okay, the keep out.
I will say, though, in this round, the health differential between these two, far less egregious than what was happening before. But we have not seen a single dolphin out from bongwater, and again, I think that has to do with the nature of the charge character that he's picked. Oh, counter hits, not active.
Tries to set up,
but the
get it.
Oki. Yeah, the Oki was a little too soon, it whiffed. Oh, we're seeing some
overhead
dolphins.
dolphin that time.
They're trading. Health life bars are completely even. I have no idea about the health values of the scaling in this version.
It's
He mashes. He jumps the sun edge.
the crowd going nuts. Next
What an accident! Zhen, are you? Ride the lightning
Your character.
on motion control.
Oh my God!
Zhen, why are you nasty like that?
Okay, so this is it. It comes down to one game on the Wii with motion controls to decide mystery bracket this year at Winter Showdown.
Zhen found the character in Kai Kisuke. Can bongwater go through this cast and find the character that will translate his flailings into victory?
Was it really the...
Dude, give me El Clasico! Give me El Clasico!
Oh.
Yeah! Look, he doesn't even know. He's like, all right.
crowd loves it too.
Look at
Everybody
him.
going
The
nuts.
custom intro that they skipped.
This is it right here, 2-2. Winner of this game wins Mystery Bracket Winter Showdown 2023.
Gunflame. He jumps in. Gunflame. He's found it.
The setup is here.
Oh, no.
Oh.
He is just using one move. Some different punish.
The crowd absolutely pleased with bongwater's use of Gunflame.
He's got to find another special button, though. The effectiveness is worn off as Zhen is elected to block. Trying to go for it again. He gets in, jump dust.
Jumps in. He
Another
looks
one.
much faster.
Oh, short combo. Another one. Gunflame. Oh, but the throw from Zhen. Are you real?
Sets up the fireball.
Again, bongwater just eats it. He doesn't block. Why would you in this?
Oh my gosh,
Why did it
close
trade?
again. Help's so close here. Doesn't go full screen. Gets the block, back dash, blocks the fireball.
Whoa!
And the
Jump!
air to air.
This man hit him with the hilt. You thought he kicked. I need you to go back to Apology Man's Twitter and correct him.
Bongwater 1 round away from winning Mystery Bracket.
Dragon punch, the vapor thrust. Wake
Not
up,
happening.
Judy! Gunflame. He goes in. Jump dust catches. Bongwater, he might have just found the wild animal gorilla character that he needs. Jump dust into 2D combos. Why?
You gotta know he's in trouble right now. Feeling the
Another
pressure,
catch.
air to air.
2D
The
counter
race
hit.
to go.
This comes down to this.
Big interrupt from Zhen here, other side, but Bongwater ready on the match.
Stun Dipper is going to secure a knockdown.
Big spacing dip there, good backwalk, but doesn't swing his stick.
These gunflames are huge. It does a combo. There's no punish available.
Oh no!
On the charge center. He's able to jump over the far heavy.
Health so close again. A lot of time left on the clock.
Heavy slash gonna whiff again. 38 seconds.
Both players air dashing all over the screen. The air fireball doesn't
How have
hit.
they been
Below it, it trades out. Health remains equally as
catches.
close.
One more play.
And he gets it done. Bongwater wins Mystery Game 2023 at Winter Showdown.
Going to the sole bad guy after Zhen invoked Kai Kisuke to initiate a failed reverse sweep.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So if you've never entered a mystery game and you needed a reason to, there it was right there.
On Wii motion controls.
I'm going to go hand medals out. This has been Mystery Game at Winter Showdown. We'll see you for a billion more games tomorrow. Hopefully the camera focus is better. It's been a fantastic birthday.
Third
Thank you for having me.
Strike live here tomorrow.
Yes.
At 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to
Noon.
start off our day.
Noon.
noon o'clock.
We'll see you then. It's been Steak Fox. It's been CD Mangaka. Sleep easy. We'll see you soon.